Hello, everybody. June here from Red Daisy Crafts. Thanks for joining me this Sunday for Sunday Live. I'm excited to be here today to craft with all of you and share the new paper pumpkin for May with you. So, we're going to unbox the paper pumpkin and we'll make all three of the cards. And then I have an alternate project to share with you as well. So, and I also wanted to show you that I am sending out my kit that I put together, the add-on kit. They're going in the mail tomorrow, and I'm super excited to have a Zoom event with those that got the kit and share some projects, exclusive projects with them. So thank you to those that joined, and I am thinking about doing another one next month. So if you like the idea and you would like to participate, put a comment out there for me and I will get in touch with you. So be sure and comment. Let me know you're here. I really, really love having you guys join me live, but I understand it's Sunday, and some people for Sunday is family day, so I completely understand. It just is what happens to work with my schedule for me to do the live. So thank you for those that are able to join, and I think we'll go ahead and get started. I hope y'all have been having a good week. And let's see here. There we go. This is for a moment there. I was like, how did my screen go in the wrong direction? Um, there we go. All right, so it came 2 days ago, and I have played around with one, but this is one I haven't opened. And so I get a couple because I really do enjoy playing with them, and I never really know what I want to make. So I, get two because that way I can play with one. So here's the stamp set that comes in the kit. It has some really nice images. You can color this. You can color this one. This is more of a ink stamp. But I really love this happy birthday. It's really nice, a good size. Then we have life is meant for good friends and great adventures. And then we have it doesn't matter where you're going, it's who you have by your side. Or sorry, who you have beside you. My goodness. And then cheers to another adventure. This set is so versatile. I love it, especially for friends. Um, so I hope you like those images. I'm going to use the set that I've already been playing around with. As you know, it comes with the ink spot. This month it's copper clay, which is one of the new ink colors. Well, we're exploring ink colors. And I don't know if you took advantage of the add-on kit, but I was going to show you those. I got that as well this week. So here's, you get actually 18 cards and envelopes in this kit. And so there's 6 of each of these arrangements. So here's the one that is the Moody Mauve. And this is the one that goes with the Boho Blue. And this is the Copper Clay image. These images are just beautiful, and I will say, like, I like the weight of the cardstock in these cards and envelopes, so that's really exciting. We're not using those this week, but I do want to show how they created this, just because I think that that would be a fun thing to do with everybody. And then don't forget, next month is this gorgeous paper pumpkin coming with Paper Pumpkin coming with the add-on die set that matches it. It also coordinates with the Countryside In Suite, which has the dies with this, I think, octagon shape. There's coordinating paper. This is actually a stamp set that makes all these little images that around the shapes. And then there's a really beautiful coordinating embossing folder. So I'm really excited to play with that kit when it comes. I did order the dies, so I'm very excited about that, and know you will enjoy seeing that when it gets here. So look, we have boho blue tissue. I can't say I don't like it because I think it's really pretty color blue. Actually, now that I've gotten to see more of the boho blue, I'm very much liking it. Um, I do save some of my tissue for little things that I might use. I used to not save it, but actually started saving it recently, and so I'll just put it back in there so we get this box away from the table. And so then we'll open up our kit. Oops, somehow I switched things accidentally. There we go. And so let's open this up and see what's inside. They said there's some stickers in here. Who doesn't like stickers, right? So just let me switch over here. I haven't seen. Hey, Susan. Oh, the screen is frozen. Is it still frozen? Because it seems fine here. Please let me know because I'm not seeing any issues. Now, I will say that we've had some storms in the area, and so I was a bit worried about that today, but hopefully it's not frozen. Let me see if I can take a look on my phone just to double check that it's going okay. Looks like it's okay. Yeah, it looks fine as far as I can tell. So I hope that got better for you. And we'll keep moving along here. So I think I was saying that there are supposedly stickers inside this kit. Okay, so we have some linen thread. Oh, working fine. Good. Great. Okay, now. Oh, good. I'm so glad to see it. The screen seems okay. Okay. So then we also have some dimensionals that came in the kit, full size dimensionals. Here's the envelopes. We'll get to those in a second. And the card bases. Oh my gosh, here they are. Look at these. How cute are these? Oh my gosh, how fun. I love it. These are really fun. I love the paper pumpkin one, that's for sure. And okay, so if you got a kit or you got one coming, that's going to be fun. All right, so let's get this moving out of the way. Here's our instruction sheet that came in the kit. You can see the lovely scenery in these card bases. And of course, we'll get to that in a moment. So we have some die cuts. This looks like one sheet of die cuts. Oh, here's some glue dots. We have the little compass and binoculars, and then there's several different shapes of Moody Mauve for decoration pieces of layering. So those pieces. Okay, so look at these cute envelopes. I love it. They're rather plain. I think everybody gets excited because there might be something on the inside and they can use more of the paper. But this is so cute, y'all. I'm from Buffalo, New York originally. I was born there in a little suburb called Cheektowaga, and so my family is very, very big Buffalo Bill fans. And so when I see these little buffalo, they're so cute. I just can't help but think about um, being from Buffalo. So, and then this is the card base that goes with this envelope. Oh my gosh, y'all, you could literally turn these into double the cards if you added some cardstock. Okay, so that's kind of the one set there. And then let me go. So there's 3 of each. So now we have yeah, this one goes with this one. So there's some rocks and some little greenery, flowers and such, and that goes with this card base. They're beautiful, y'all. Really are beautiful. Love the canoe. My sister loves canoeing. I'll have to send her a card with this canoe, and she will just love that. So, all right, and then we have the next. Oh, looky here. There's 2 sheets of sentiment die cuts for us to use on the cards. And then here is the third card base. And look at that envelope, how pretty that is. Look at that. They're just so pretty. I love the path here, the pathway. Just really, really gorgeous. So those are going to be so nice. All right. So let's see. Let me get these out of the way, and then we'll figure out what pieces we need to create with these 3 cards. So let's get our instruction sheet back out and let's see what it says here. So the first card is the one with the buffalo. And how are y'all doing this week? Everybody doing good? It has been an interesting week. I can't remember if I told you guys last week, but I had a little surgery on Tuesday. And I'm doing really good. It was just a little outpatient surgery. And we're going to get this little banner piece. Everything went good. And I'm getting back to normal. I go back to work on Monday. I took a few days off. I worked from home on Friday, but getting all situated back to normal. So we got that strip. We got the binoculars. It looks like we're going to need some of the linen thread. And then the second card, I like to get all my pieces out. Up here is going to be this sentiment piece there. And then we're going to get this, I guess it's not really a flag, but kind of like a flag. I'm not sure, but I know what I call that. So that's going to get some linen thread as well. No particular dye there. And then this is the third card that we will use, and it's going to have the compass. So let me pop one of these out there. And we're going to need 2 pieces. So the straight strip of Moody Mauve, and I think I already got the compass. Oh, and we also need this piece here, which I think actually that stripe around the edge looks like Mossy Meadow to me. I was expecting, I guess, those to be more of the in colors, but it looks really green to me. So looks like we have our 3 pieces here. And like I said, I've been playing around, so I'm going to use the stamps I've been playing around with. And so let's just get these pieces and set them aside before we get started. So here's the second one. And we'll just move those over here and we'll get started with the first card. So, all right, move that out of the way. Let's see what it tells us on the first one. All right, so we're going to stamp happy birthday onto this piece, and we're going to use some linen thread to put on the Moody Mauve piece as a backer to this happy birthday. And then we're going to add the binoculars down here. So let's see how we got this part going. All right, so let's see. Let me get my happy birthday stamp. And I know I don't talk about it much, but I really do like to put my stamps down and then put them onto my blocks. This is kind of small for that block. I'm going to get a different one. But I like to use my ergonomic blocks when I have the right size handy, but it doesn't seem I do at the moment. So I'm going to use one of the paper pumpkin blocks. All right, so we are going to stamp this with the copper clay. So I'm going to use my big ink pad. And hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm so glad you're here. I'm looking forward to crafting with you all tonight. And we're just getting started on the first card. So we're going to put on this happy birthday. And it looks like it's going off to the right side of this label. And so there we have that. So you can see how beautiful that happy birthday font is. I really do like it. It's such a nice size. Sometimes, they seem small, and this looks like such a nice size. So now it has us getting 12 inches of the linen thread. So I don't know if you know, but inside your instruction sheet, you have a ruler printed on one edge. And so now I'm going to see if I can find the edge of this linen thread. It's usually tucked in the center somewhere. It's really hiding. Oh, there we go. See how it is just kind of tucked in there? All right, so it says we need 12 inches of linen thread. So that's 12. See if I can not let it fly away from the table too much. And so we got that. Then we need to get our Moody Mauve, and we're going to use glue dots on the back of this. And so I like to use my take your pick tool wherever it may be hiding over here. In my tools. Where are you? I can use this one if I don't see it, which it's not. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. I really do prefer this. All right, so I like to use my take your pick tool to use these glue dots. Otherwise, I will not use them. But when I make the cards, according to the instructions, I try to do it as Stampin' Up! Has done with the design. So we got 4 of these on, and then I use the end to pick off those pesky little covers on the glue dots. As you can tell by the word pesky that I'm not in love with them. And all right, so how is this going to go on here? So it looks like it's going off at an angle down here, sort of centered. There we go. So I'm just pressing that on. And then it has us making just we're going to use a glue dot, and we're just going to kind of crazy-ate the thread that we just cut. So we're going to get another glue dot. We're just going to stick it right on there to attach our thread. Okay, so as you can see, this is all curly certainly doesn't lay flat, and I'm not really sure we need this much, but that's what it said. So, let's see if I can get this tied down. There we go. All right, so we got that done. I figure when we lay this down, it'll lay flatter. All right, and then we're going to attach this with some dimensionals, same as the binoculars. Do you see my new liner paper? This has the new ink colors with it. I don't know if y'all have seen it in the store, the retail store, but it's so pretty. I love it. I feel like I'm not very straight down here. Let's get that straightened out. That bothers me, or would bother me if I was staring at it. All right. So now it says we're going to use 2 of these on here, and that's going to go over this linen thread. And we'll see if we can get this to tack it down a little bit. So we're kind of making this a little bit wonky, is what I call this, wonky. So it's not straight on to that Moody Mauve piece. It's kind of going a little bit off angle. So let's see here if we can get this done. So we are like that. See if we can get that put up there and that, so that you can see that how it is a little bit crooked. I would like this to be tacked down a bit more, so I'm going to see if I can gently just pull this off of here a bit and get that one side of that linen thread put under there. I still did not get it. Let's see if I can. Not having a good go here. There we go. There we go. So just trying to get that linen thread a little bit tacked down. So we have that. All right, now we're going to add the binoculars, and which is just going to go right over here. I guess they go this direction. At the end of this label, and there you have it. That's the first card. So, you know, the scenery itself is the majority of the card, but we have this really nice, great for a guy or a girl, whoever loves the outdoors, happy birthday. And also, I think some of these other sentiments would go great on the inside. So like, life is meant for good friends and great adventures. Like maybe you know somebody that has got a birthday and they're going on a vacation. You know, this would be perfect for that. And you can wish them well, give them a little dough to go on their way. So a lot of fun. I like this. You could even come along and put a compass on here to add to the decor of the envelopes. So that's our first card. So I'm going to just set that aside for now, and we'll go to the second one. And so the second one is the card with the canoe, and it looks like we got all of our pieces here. So the first thing it wants us to do is stamp the sentiment. And so that is the one I just read. Life is meant for good friends and great adventures. Super. Okay, so here, this one's going to work great. And so let's get our stamp pad out again. And Have you all got your kits? Have you played with them? What is your favorite out of it? Tell me what's happening with you all. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. All right, so there you can see that one. Again, I really like the clean fonts and just a little bit of flair with the cursive style. So, you know, oh, your kit came a few days ago, opened it, but waiting for you. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay, so next it has us working on this little banner piece. And we're going to wrap some linen thread around it. So it says we need 20 inches. So let me get my ruler out again and let's see what we got. So if I go to 18 here and 2, and there we go. Oops, it's escaping. All right, so it looks like it's wrapped around this a couple of times. So let's see, and then we're tying a bow. Oh my Lord, we do not need 20 inches. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay. All righty. So we might have a little bit of a floppy bow on here. All right. There we go. Let's just make the loops a little bit smaller to fit the size of this banner. And look at that. Look what we're going to cut off. That's a waste. That's a waste. We just wasted 6 inches. Take note. This kit has a lot of potential for great alternates. I agree 100%. Thank you. I'm so glad. Looking forward to showing some. I have some ideas, and I'm looking forward to show the one I created for today. So, all right. So this, it says we're putting this on with some dimensionals, and then the sentiments going on with glue dots. All right, so let's get this on here and move along. And I'm going to anchor some of this down, that linen thread with the glue dot or the dimensionals. And let's see. And this is going to go just right up here in this corner, like that. So it's just on the card just like that. And then I'm going to use the glue dots here, and they go in each of the 4 corners of that sentiment box. Now I think I need to move this in a bit because I'm afraid these are not going to get onto it. Let's see. Well, it looks like it might work if I just did that side, which I'm going to move these in. Yeah, so one nice thing about these little glue dots is it doesn't take much to get rid of them. They're pretty easy to replace. Okay, so I'm going to bring that in quite a bit so that they will line up on here. There we go. That's better. All right, so now we'll get these tops off of here, and then we can put them down onto the card. Okay, so just trying to line that up and center it the best we can, but there we go. And I have a glue dot chasing me around on my finger. All right, there you have it. Look at how beautiful that is. And like I said, I think any one of the sentiments, you could still put happy birthday on the inside of here and make it a birthday card. I just think there's so much flexibility with those stamp sentiments that are in this package. And then this one has really fun envelope as well. And I think that boot would look so cute on here, stomping along. And so that's the second card. All right, so the third card of the day and the kit is this one here. And so, oh my goodness. Do y'all see what I did? This was meant for the canoe card, and this, now I have the wrong cards with the wrong stuff. Oh my goodness. But look how flexible, because it's not going to make a difference, really. And so we're just going to go with it. You didn't even notice, probably, did you? Did you notice? You should tell me if you noticed that I used the wrong card base. Look at this third one, is that card base we just made. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. That's funny. I'm kind of laughing at myself now. That is too hilarious. Okay, so this time we're using a different sentiment. It is it does not matter where you're going, it's who you have beside you. I really do like this sentiment, and so I'm just getting my clear block over here. We're gonna get the ink open, because the first thing it says to do is to stamp our sentiment. So let's get that done. And so here we are right here. See, I didn't think y'all did notice, because the sceneries are so beautiful. It doesn't matter what you do. You could literally make the same design on all three and you'd have 9 different cards. So, all right, so here's that stamp. I really do like this. They're beautiful, nice and clear. Okay, so the first thing, I better close this before I get it all over me, is take this Moody Mauve strip, and we're just kind of putting it right on here with the glue dots. And let's see if we could get some of these on here. It says to use 4, so there we go. And then we'll take these off and move on. All right, so this is just right up here. I guess we need to have this up here as well. So let me see where we're going with this. So maybe it's more at this level. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to use some more twine, and let's see, it says 14 inches. It's usually too much, but let's see. We're following the instructions, right? A lot of times we don't follow the instructions and we end up in a mess. So here we go. All right, so now we are going to take our sentiment, and we're going to put some dimensionals on here, and we're going to use the dimensionals to tack down the linen thread. Now it has us just making like a circle with the linen thread. So let's see. I usually like to use my 3 fingers and hopefully get those ends close together, so they can go underneath somehow. And so there you have it. But not to the third one, but only to the second one does it look like it will go. There we go, just like that. And now we're going to center that onto this label that we already put down. So just like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. That thread is very close to the same colors already on the card base. All right, then we add our compass with a glue dot. And let's see, it's going to probably need to move this down a little bit. Should put it on the sentiment instead. It's going to go right there. That way there's no issue with where we place it. There we go. There you have it. Isn't that a beautiful card? I think, this is, I said I wanted to send one to my sister. I think this will be perfect to send to my sister, right? Doesn't matter where you go, as long as you have the person you need by your side. That's awesome. All right, and then we have these, this lovely envelope. I also like it for my sister because there's like little blue flowers up here. And so we live in Texas, and I don't know about you, but we have blue bonnets. And that's what that reminds me of, is like a field of blue bonnets. So yes, another lovely card. Thank you. Okay, so those are the cards that the kit was designed for, right? So we start there, and then we get to go in other directions. Those are just really beautiful by themselves. If you just want to create a quick and easy card, these are perfect. Like I said, that I really do like the weight of these cards. Sometimes I feel like the Paper Pumpkin card bases are a little lightweight, but these are very nice. And these would make beautiful cards for a man or a woman, child or adult. There's just so much versatility. And I just really love the versatility of the card bases. So, all right, so let's move on, and we're going. I've got one alternate that I created to share with you, and I'm gonna get that out here for us. And I made one, and then we're gonna make one together. So let me show you what I made. So here's the card I made. That we're going to make today. And this is the inside of the card. So what I've added here is a Moody Mauve card base. The one we're going to make today is going to be copper clay, but this is Moody Mauve. And then I've used the wild wheat as a layer, which I'm using wild wheat on the one we'll make too. And that we will then I'm going to show you a little bit. So there's several things in the catalog that coordinate with this kit that are so lovely. So there is the twine that I included in my add-on kit. And so it's not twine, actually, it's jute, but I unraveled it, and instead of having kind of a real bulky you know layer here, I unraveled it. So I'm going to show you how I did that because it's really easy to do. And so this is the card we're going to make. So we're just making it with a little bit of a different design. So again, as I stated, here's the pieces you need. This is 8.5 by 11 card piece that I have scored at 5.5 inches. Okay, and this is copper clay. And then I have wild wheat, and this is 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Okay, and then this is actually 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go on the inside of the card. Then I'm using this card base right here, and I could literally keep using this card base to make more of these cards in the same style. But I have cut 1 inch. All I did was cut 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. So I have 3 strips at 1 inch, and then I've cut off a 1/2 inch off of the top, is what I did, off of the sky. Okay. And then we're going to use this label for it. And then I have some boho blue of the jute. Okay. And so the first thing I want to do is, I don't know if you could see here, but I had used our punch. Now I think this is a retired punch. I'm almost positive. But if you have one, this is really great. You could also probably do your own triangle or banner piece. This time I'm going to do it the other direction so that there'll be a pointy end, so that you can see what that looks like. And so all I'm doing is putting this, I'm taking, how you do that with this punch is put this on the inside of here. And you just line it up so that it is in the center. And then I'm just cutting that off. Oh, I didn't get it in far enough. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Gonna make this hard on myself. I guess we'll just do it the way it was. I really wanted to try and do it the other way, but I think I'm too late for that. All right, so we're just doing the same plan as before. So I'm just going in and cutting these, punching these with the punch. Again, they're 1 inch. If you have this punch, you know it does different widths, but the 1 inch is perfect for this card. So then you have all these little pieces that you could use for something, but the first thing I did was line these up. So get them in the right direction. And you're going to put on the left side and the right side first. And then you'll put the middle in so that you can center it. Okay. But I know that this is the middle piece. So I am going to pull that out. And we will get our multi-purpose liquid glue out so that we can get this on here. And I'm giving myself about 1/4 of an inch edge or frame, I guess you could say, around. And then I'm literally going to turn this so that I can measure it again and do the same thing on the other side. It just works easier for me to get things straight when I do that. So I am again getting about 1/4 of an inch. And like if I wanted to use this grid paper, which you could see, there's the 1/4 inch. And if I did that, there you go. So you can see that would line up with the top and the bottom. So you see I have put the two sides on, and then I'm going to center this piece in the middle. It's the best way for you to get things put on straight and equal distanced whenever you're creating a card like this. So that's going to go on here just like that. And I love the liquid glue because it has a little bit of give for you to be able to move stuff around a little bit. And there you have it. So there's our front card panel that will go on top of the copper clay. I really like this because it's like just a different style. It's going to go right on top of there. I think it's going to look so nice. Let's put our inside, except I think I want to do a little coffee mug on the inside of here. Haven't used this coffee mug stamp, but I think it's so cute. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so let's get the copper clay ink out. And now I'm going to use this here. And we're just going to put coffee mug right on the inside of there. It's such a cute image. And I don't know about you, but it looks like that enamel camp, dishes kind of thing. It's all speckly, how usually those are a color with a little bit of speckle to them. And so I think that's going to be perfect for inside there. And so let's put that down on the inside of our card. And so I've seen a few people talking about all the different things that they can make with this. And I saw somebody had said, like, do a diorama or oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what, like a shadow box card. So I'm hoping to design one of those for next week for our live to show you. I haven't figured out which direction I want to go, but so before we put this down, I wanted to show you because I think it's really easy. It doesn't take a lot of time, and I wanted to show that to you. So I've cut my jute, and again, this is in the annual catalog, and I'm just unwinding it enough so that I can get a hold of one of the strings. So there's 3 pieces in the jute. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's 3 pieces. And then literally once you grab a hold of one of them, you can kind of scoot your take your finger and scoot the other 2 down, and you'll see it gets kind of clumped up, but I just keep moving that down the string. Jute is fairly loose woven, and so I'm just moving that all the way down as far as it'll go. And now you can see I got a nice long pull on it. So I'm going to continue to pull this down, and I got a little bit of things twisted down here, so just helping it out a bit. So now we're getting down pretty far and it's moving quicker. So you can see now I can just kind of pull this along till it gets to the bottom. All right. And I think maybe after the next one, we're done. So look at how easy that was. Just took like a minute to do, and you can pull your thread apart to give you a chance to use it and not get as much bulk. Now it makes a lot of little hairs everywhere. So because jute is basically similar to like burlap, in a sense. And sometimes it's pretty loose. So look, I can just literally pull this apart. So you want to make sure that the piece you have pulled out is pretty sturdy. Okay. So I'm, if I remember correctly, I had plenty of length on here, so it's not a problem that I just lost a bit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna scoot this down a little more to give me, oops, did it too far. There we go. So I just want to make sure I have the best part of it. So I'm just tying a bow with it, wrapped it twice, tying a bow. That's it. And I'm going to cut this one edge off, shorten the loops a little bit there, and voila. But I like it. It's kind of a rough little look. That jute is, perfect in my mind for like outdoors. It's definitely earthy, all that kind of stuff. So I think it makes a nice addition to this card. So I decided that was what we needed to use. So I'm scooting it down just a bit because we're going to come in with this label, and we're going to put happy birthday on here. But what I want to do is put that, I don't know if you can see very good, but I want to put that label right underneath the thread. So the happy birthday is going to be at the top. So when I stamp it, I want to make sure I put the happy birthday at the top. So let's open up our ink, and we'll make sure that we put this happy birthday way at the top of the label piece. So there. So we have put it like right up at the line, just about. Okay. So you have that just like that. Okay. So super easy to do. But now we're going to stick this inside of here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue on here. You don't need a lot, but now we're going to just come in and stick it right underneath that jute right there. And let's see if I can get it straightened up, because I want it flush on that edge. So you can see there now that's better. So just a very nice little sentiment at the top of that card panel. So then this is going to go on here just like that. So I just going to put it down with some glue, the liquid multi-purpose glue, and then that's our card. Now I could put a mug on the front of here, but I've decided not to. I did that over here, and I'm not sure that I like the image with everything else. So in other words, I feel like the image was very cartoony compared to the beauty of the scenery and the beauty of this cursive and clear print on the sentiment. And so I'm not even sure I love it. So I just decided not to put another image out here. We have it on the inside, which I love. And so that is our card. But what I am going to do is I am going to add some of the dots that are also available in the in colors from the catalog. So I just want to show you, we're going to add some of the boho blue dots up here. Let's see, I'm going to put one down here, and then we'll put one over here, and then one more. Let's see, one more down. Oh, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? And now I'm got stuck to hair, some jute hair. I'm going to put it up here, but if I want to get rid of the hair, that jute hair sticking to it everywhere. There we go. There we go. Just a little bling on there to make it pop a little more. And there you go. All right, so there you've seen a few of the extra pieces that are available in the catalog, and how you can coordinate them. Like even here, I've used the Moody Mauve ink. Okay, and so that's the alternate card I have for you today. Oh, thanks so much. I'm glad you like it. Just a little bit of a different way to use your card bases and make your card bases go farther. And anyway, we have this, and then we made the 3 cards from the kit itself. So we made 4 cards today. In less than an hour. We're just at 55 minutes right now. No complaints about that, right? So I hope you got your kit out and started to play with it tonight. And I'm so glad to be with you for a little while to craft. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. And if you're interested in Paper Pumpkin, I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I've put a link in the comments, the description box below, to let you know where you can go to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. So I hope you have a wonderful evening and a great rest of your week. And I will see you next Sunday on May 28th, where we'll make additional alternate projects for exploring in color. Have a great evening. Goodbye, everybody.